everyone, so I'm here to do Aria's 2-month update, which is just crazy. She's in the wrap, but I think she might be waking up, so I'll try and do this quickly. I'm not sure how much she weighs. I'm guessing around 12 to 13 pounds because she was 10 pounds 4 ounces at 6 weeks and she's now nearly 9 weeks. So yeah, she's definitely gaining weight. I still don't feel like she's necessarily chubby though. Because she's so long, so her 0 to 3 month baby grows, she's filling them out like lengthwise, but they're still quite big around her tummy and that because she's not actually chubby, she just needs them for the length. I'm very hungry. So yeah, some of her outfits that she's got in 0 to 3 months she can't wear because the tops look really big on her, but the leggings fit, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I feel like by the time the top fits her, the leggings are going to be too short. So I might have to mix and match and just use whatever fits and put leggings with different tops and stuff. But she's got some really cute outfits that like match. So I might just have to put them on her even though the sort of tops are a little bit too big. She's now in size 2 nappies. Size 1 were just getting a bit small, and when she pooped it would all come out the top, or like either the front or the back, because they were kind of too short. So number 2 is still quite big on her, but they're a bit higher, so it tends to catch it more. We've had less poo explosions, so that is good. In terms of sort of like what she can do and what she's learnt, she is now smiling all the time, which is just so lovely. She has the biggest smile on her most of the time, especially when she first wakes up in the morning. She's so happy when she first wakes up, and she really responds to my voice and Sienna's voice. She absolutely loves Sienna. It is so cute to watch. When she hears her voice or she sees her, she just has the biggest smile. And yeah, she loves Sienna singing to her and reading her stories and just generally just talking to her. She just loves it, and she kicks her legs like she's really excited. She absolutely loves her playmat still. She loves looking in mirrors. I think that's what it is, and because the playmat has a mirror on it, she gets really excited and she kicks her legs. We've got like a Fisher Price one, so it has the bar across with the mirror on and some toys that she can hit with her hands, and then at the bottom it has like a piano, so when she kicks her legs it like plays the music and kicks the piano keys, and she absolutely loves it. So that's really good. Sometimes when she's a bit grumpy I just put her on there and it kind of keeps her happy for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, which is really good. She still really hates having the hiccups. Like sometimes she'll just start getting a bit grumpy and a bit whingy, and I'm not quite sure what's wrong with her, and then 5 minutes later like the hiccups kick in and I'm like, oh, that's why, because you're getting the hiccups. It's like she's trying to tell us like I'm gonna have hiccups in a minute and I hate it. So that's quite funny. There's not much I can do about that. I just have to hope that they go quickly. She still absolutely loves like skin to skin contact and just being close to me, so I still wear her in the wrap all the time. I don't actually know how we would do like days out without it. We went out yesterday for the day and she was in this the whole day because she hates the pushchair, she hates being led down. I just think she feels nice and safe and secure in here, and she's obviously close to me, so you know, I'm happy with that, rather than trying to push her in a pushchair and she just screams the whole day and doesn't sleep. So yeah, we would not be able to survive without the wrap. It just makes it so much easier. She's so close to giggling as well. It's so cute. A few times we've kind of been like, was that a giggle or wasn't it? Because she kind of like gurgles almost. So I don't think it will be long until she's giggling. It's so cute, and she's really ticklish, and if you tickle her that's when she nearly giggles. She has started sleeping a little bit more, which is amazing. She now generally sleeps. Last night was an exception. She was actually woke up 4 times in the night, which is not like her, because for the last week or so she's only been waking up once, which is just incredible. She generally sleeps from, it depends what time she falls asleep. She normally falls asleep at like between 10 and 11. So if it's closer to 10, she'll wake up at 2, and if it's closer to 11, she'll wake up at 3. So that's like a 4-hour stretch, but she has done 10 till 3 a few times, so that's a 5-hour stretch, which is just amazing. That's her like one wake up, and then she wakes up about 6, half 6, which generally is the time that Sienna comes in, so that's kind of like getting up time. So that is really good. And how I actually started that, because a few people have been asking me for tips and stuff on how to get your baby to sleep, I actually mentioned to the health visitor that she'd only sleep on me and she wouldn't sleep anywhere else. So the health visitor recommended to, when I take my top off at night and put her to bed and get ready for bed or whatever, put it in her Moses basket and put her asleep on it so she can smell me. And since I've been doing that is when she was going the 4 or 5 hour stretches, so I definitely recommend that if you want to try it. I actually haven't done it for the last few nights, so I've forgotten, and she still slept quite well apart from last night, so I might start doing it again. But yeah, I definitely recommend that because it seemed to help. It could have been coincidence, but I don't think so. She's still quite a sicky baby. I've had to invest in some bandana bibs because we're just going through so many outfit changes, really sicky, but Sienna was as well, so I don't think there's anything sort of wrong with her. I think that she is just a sicky baby. Feeding is still going really well, and she doesn't tend to cluster feed anymore, though I've probably just jinxed that. It's a lot more kind of like a routine, but not really a routine, but she will mainly feed and then she'll go a good 2.5 hours before she needs feeding again, especially if I put her straight in the wrap. She'll go to sleep for a good 2 hours. There are the odd occasions, maybe in the morning or the evening, where she does want to in an hour or something, but she's kind of gotten the hang of feeding and not comforting, if that makes sense. So she'll generally feed and fall asleep straight away rather than kind of staying on me, using me as comfort. So it's just getting a lot easier, and yeah, I'm just so glad that I stuck with it and pushed through the hard cluster feeds because it's so worth it, and I really like the breastfeeding, which I didn't think I would. I am trying to express a little bit because we have a few things like coming up where it would be easier for me to leave Aria with my mum or Warren's mum and we go out on our own, but I'm finding it really hard to express. I don't know why. I have the Lansano double electric breast pump, which is a really good pump, and it seems to be working, like it's pumping fine, and I've checked all the bits. But I just don't get much, but I think maybe it's because I am exclusively breastfeeding, or I know that some women just can't pump, it just won't come out, and I think that's what's happening to me, because I'll be sat there literally dripping, like leaking, and then I try and pump and nothing will come out, and I'm like, how? Because I know it's in there, like it was just leaking, but it won't come out in the pump. And I've tried playing around with the pressures and everything and doing the like stimulating stage like twice, and I've tried everything, but it just doesn't seem to be working. So I have tried to increase my milk supply to see if that helps, and I started on taking fenugreek tablets that you can get from Holland & Barrett because I heard they were really good, and I did see a difference in them. However, they made Aria really gassy, and she was getting in a little bit of pain and uncomfortable because she constantly had wind and gas. So I decided to stop them and look for something different, and I heard really good things about lactation cookies. So I found these are called Bubix lactation cookies, made of really good ingredients that help. The ones in here are oats, flaxseed, brewer's yeast and fenugreek. So they're all natural remedies that are meant to boost your milk supply, but they're in a yummy cookie form. These are peanut butter and chocolate chip flavour, and they are really, really yummy. This is my mid-morning snack with a nice coffee, and I have started noticing a difference actually after having these. I only have one a day at the moment, but I think if I had more, it would definitely really increase my milk supply. I've seen a little difference already because after I think it was 2 days of having one of these a day, maybe it was 3 days, 2 or 3 days of eating these, I pumped the most I've ever pumped, which was only 2.5 ounces from one boob, but that's the most that I've ever pumped before, so it felt like a lot to me. And I think it was down to these because I haven't changed anything else, and you know, I've been trying to pump for weeks, so I definitely recommend these. And they are mainly organic ingredients, I believe it says. Yeah, made using mostly free-range and organic ingredients, no artificial preservatives, colours or flavours, and we also use unrefined sugars and flours. So yeah, I definitely would highly recommend these. They do have the fenugreek in them, but obviously it's not as much as when I was taking the like tablets helping, and I think I've now got a good 10 ounces in the freezer, which I think would only do about 2 of her feeds, but you know, that would give me 4 or 5 hours out of the house without her. So I'm just going to keep going and try and build it up. So I'm not really sure what else to say. I think that is it. Postpartum wise, obviously I'm all healed and everything, back to normal. I have lost a little bit more weight. I've now started my exercise, just trying to fit in as much as I can. Obviously I'm still trying to keep my calories up so that I am making milk, although they might be a little bit too low, and that's why I can't pump much. I'm not sure. But I'm not doing any crazy diet or anything. I'm just trying to eat clean and eat regularly, and you know, cut down on the chocolate and takeaways. Yeah, other than that, feeling really good. So I think that's all to say. I will just show you my tummy if she will be put down. Okay, so I don't know if you can see because I'm a little bit close, but this is sort of enclosed. So my t-shirts are getting baggier on my tummy, which is good. They're not like clung to me anymore, and these are like pre-pregnancy t-shirts. This is not a new one. So yeah, I think you can definitely tell that I've lost weight. My waist is sort of coming back and a little bit of definition, not much though, because I haven't done too many abs because they do still hurt, particularly my lower abs. Even when I sort of do lunges, like lunge forward and pull myself back up, it hurts right along here, so I'm not pushing anything too much. But yeah, generally quite happy to be sort of 9 weeks postpartum. So yeah, I think that is everything for this video. So that's our 2-month update, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!